Good afternoon, my dear students. Today I am going to explain the story Ranga's marriage. And after this story, we'll do some grammar practice. So, first grammar chapter that I thought I should explain to you is subject verb agreement. So, let's finish this, okay, this chapter Ranga's marriage, and then we will continue grammar. It will take time, okay, to explain the grammar parts, because 6 7 chapters at least we will have to do revision practice in order to make our handwriting, okay, more effective and clear, and learn how to use the phrases, preposition, and try to just commit less mistake while writing and speaking. So we'll do after this chapter's completion. So in this chapter, actually the narrator, Masti Venkatesa Iyengar, this is the narrator, writer of this story, one of the well-known writer of South India, and he is writing in this story Ranga's marriage. Marriage you are familiar with, okay? It is nikah in Urdu, sadi in Hindi, marriage in English. So he is telling this particular word, okay, in his own language, that is the Tamil or in their language. We will come to know. And even I have shared the words, list of words in word file. You can see there, okay. uh, so there are four characters, okay, in this story. Shyama, the narrator, lives in Hosahali village. Hosahali, the spelling is error here, okay. I wrongly typed here. You will see how the Hosahali village is there. Okay, okay. Then Ranga is the central character of this story, that is son of the village accountant, okay. The next one is Ratna and Ranga, they are going to marry in this story. The marriage ceremony took place in this story of Ranga and Ratna. A girl of 11 years, okay, and who was the niece of Rama Rao's. When Rama Rao was there, okay, one gentleman there. And Shastri ji is a village astrologers. Who is astrologers who just see the palms and do some prediction about prophecy and everything. So he was Shastri ji. So these are the major four characters. Uh, but actually, in this marriage, in this sadi, in this nikah, and one more word is there. Vijaya Dasmi something is telling. Vijayasni, their language, that is meaning sadi, viva, marriage or nikah. So in this, after giving this explanation, the narrator has tried to highlight the impact of English language, okay, the importance of English, importance of Western education, importance of educated man, okay, that how it just convert a village mindset into a very much a practical one. In this story, we'll come to know that how the narrator has tried to highlight the traditional approach of marriage, the traditional approach of lifestyle, the traditional approach of arranged marriage. At the same time, he has highlighted child marriage. Okay, the impact of child marriage, bad effect of child marriage. So these things we will have to just see in this story, and we will also have to write down the article or a speech, the effect, bad effect of child marriage. I have given only one assignment today, and that is write a speech in 150 words highlighting the importance of English language. What is the importance of English language? You will just write that how it has become the commercial language, how it is important, how it is the language of computer, communication, trades, business, politics, okay, and even the language of science, everything, everywhere. What are the benefits you can see of this language? You will write down, okay. So I am now reading the story. Ranga, the accountant's son, is one of the rare breed. Rare breed here refers to very exceptionally talented, very nice. Rare breed among the village folk, means the people who has been to the city to pursue his studies. Bangalore was the city. just we are Bihari and we are from different parts of the uh, uh, Bihar, but many of we are living in Patna, and some are from Patna itself. So those who are coming from different districts of Bihar and staying in Patna, those who are just coming from different states of India and coming to Delhi for higher education, and when they come back to their hometown, home village, okay, they are differently treated, they are differently perceived, they are differently assessed, they are differently judged, because after education they think, the villagers think that now the man or the the young man is totally changed. So same case happens, okay, happens here with Ranga, the son of the village accountant. When he returns to his village from the city of Bangalore, the crowds mill around his house to see whether he has changed or not. It is complete touch of Dehati, means completely uh, knave touch. Very the writer is talking about that when a man is coming after receiving education from town, the people of the whole village came in order to see uh, the child, okay, and the young man, that how, whether he has changed or not. So what are the changes they are looking, that is also very much important. They are not looking at the physical change, they are looking about the traditional change, okay, the rituals change, the traditional, the rituals, the language, or and everything. They wanted to see that if he has changed his religion, okay, or not. So initially, not initially, it is the observation of the people, that those who are moving in town and getting education there, they are changed and they may change their religion. So what happens, the story is very funny, in a very funny way explained, but it's highlight the a very nice touch of the village life and its importance, and its mm, the richness of its culture, tradition, and how the English language is even has not affected the lifestyle, the language, or his way of life, his rituals, traditions, and religious approach of life. So we'll see in this story, we, whether he has changed or not, his ideas about marriage are now quite different. And now see, first change that they have identified about the marriage, the concept of marriage. So he has tried to highlight the child marriage, but the concept of marriage after receiving education was changed, okay, in the life of Ranga, and they all were very much surprised that this way you will marry, or are they, a marriage are now quite different, or are they? This is the question of the narrator to the reader. When you see this title, some of you may ask, now see, he is taking us in confidence, okay, and the narrator is directly talking with the readers. Ranga's marriage, why not Ranga Natha Vivaha? Same thing is telling, just I said, why not it is nikah, why not it is sadi, why not it is vivah, why it is marriage. If he is going to explain, so he will give us, okay, all the explanation in a very very funny way. So, or Ranga Natha Vijaya, well, yes, I know. I could have used some other mouth filling one like Jagannatha Vijaya. This is also a marriage. Or Girija Kalyana. This is also marriage or Sadi. But then this is not about Jagannatha victory or Girija wedding. Okay, it is about our own Ranga's marriage, and hence no fancy title. See, the narrator is also giving why he selected the title Ranga's marriage. Means he was going to give a very authentic and practical story, practical incident of his village. So that's why he does not want to give fancy title, okay, artificial title. He was giving authentic title. Why? Because the man who was going to marry was English educated, okay, from English medium educated. So that's why his marriage, Ranga's marriage. If it is Ratna's marriage, so it is wrong. According to the narrator, according to him, it should be Ratna's Vivaha. Like this, he is trying to just tell us. It is about our own Ranga's marriage, and hence no fancy title. Hosahali, now see the actual word, is our village. You must have heard of it. No, see, who has heard the name of the small village and panchayat? We have more than 1300, panchayat in all over India, and all the each panchayat contains more than 7 or 13 or some 15 or 20 villages in it. So just count how many villages are there, okay, in all over India. So how can we just know all the villages, okay? But he is telling that my Hosali village is very unique and you should know this. And if you don't know, it is not your fault. See the explanation. You must have heard of it. No, what a pity. But it is not your fault. There is no mention of it in any geography book. Means the narrator is a little bit funny, okay, and he is going to explain uh, explain the story in a very funny way, just like the titles and dialogues of Salim Javed. Like Salim Javed writes the dialogues of Sholay, that तुम्हारा नाम क्या है बसंती, what's your name Amit. If I am asking in your class that what's your name Anjali, what's your name Twinkle, what's your name Sneha, what's your name Aditya, what's your name Rishit and Nitin. So this is a very quite funny. I am telling your name and then asking your name also. So it is funny way. Okay. The same way he is telling that if you don't know, it's not your fault. So why you are asking that? Do you know this? I think you must have heard. Like this, he is talking in a funny way. But it is not your fault. There is no moment of mention of it in any geography book. Those sahibs in England writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists. He is blaming the ignorance of the Britishers, okay, that they do not depict and write the custom, culture, tradition, and the name of the village. So this is not your fault, and so make so mention of it. And now he's telling that now this village is very important and having very rich culture and tradition, and they will now mention it, okay, and then you will come to know. Our own people too forget about it. This is a very satirical remark. He is telling that even our people, means the village people, okay, those who have migrated from city, from village to city, uh, or from foreign country, they have even forgotten the place. So this is a satirical remark. He is not telling that the forgotten the village. He is telling that they have forgotten the tradition, cultures, okay, and all the rituals that was well known in that village, in his village. You know how it is. They are like a flock of sheep. One sheep walks into a pit, the rest blindly follow it. Who? The educated one. He is trying to just criticize the people who are not living in the uh, village, and even those who are living in the village, they are just forgetting. Actually, the narrator is very much concerned about the custom, culture, and tradition of the village life. But he is observing very minutely that now villagers are also going to adopt the Western culture, the lifestyle, the food, the clothing sense, okay, and everything. So they are also disregarding their own cultures and tradition. So he is criticizing both the people who are living in the village and the people who are moving from village to the town. They both are just forgetting their own cultures and tradition. They are like a flock of sheep. He is criticizing that they are the blind imitators. They are just like sheep, and they are one sheep walk into a pit, the rest blindly follow it. This is the innocent nature. Means they are moving in a pit, in a gutter, or in a well, wherever they are just moving, they all are just moving blindly. When both the sahibs in England and our own geographer have not referred to it, you cannot expect the poor cartographer to remember to put it on the map. Can you see the explanation? Is telling that if the sahibs have not written, there is no question of writing it, mentioning it by the Indian astrologers. What do you think about this? He's asking this. And so there is not even the shadow of our village on any map. Sorry, I started somewhere and then went off in another direction. Now he's just saying sorry that he wanted to, uh, he is going to explain the marriage of Ranga, and now he has started talking about the life's rituals, okay, the villagers and the name of Hosahali in the map, not mentioned by the Saheb of English, okay, and uh, even by the educated one of the village one or the Indian one or uh, by the city one or by the same villagers who are also now becoming cartographer and becoming educated. They are also not making mention of it. So for this he just sorry for that, and now he's coming to the point. If the state of Mysore is to the Bharat Varsha, what the Ranga's marriage, sorry, what the sweets Kari Gadu is a festive meal. These lines are the year of publication and the title and the page number. It should be deleted, but I would not deleted that. So he's telling that Bharat Varsha, the India have four names. Okay, Bharat Varsha, Aryavrata, and Bharat, Aryavrat, and Bharat Varsha, India. These are the three, four names are there. So he's telling that sweet Kari Gadabu is to a festive meal. Then Hoshali is to be Mysore estate. What the feeling is to the Kari Gadabu. Kari Gadabu is a kind of sweets, and he's talking about the history of India and the history of the states in which the Hosali village lies. What I have said is absolutely true. Believe me, I will not object to your questioning it, but I will seek to uh, stick to my opinion. I am not the only one who speaks glowingly of Hosahali. We have a doctor in our place. His name is Gunda Bhatta. He agrees with me. He has been to quite a few places. No, not England. If anyone asks him whether he has been there, he says, No, Ananya, I have left that to you. Running around like a flea pestered dog is not for me. Means he is talking about his people, doctors, okay, that how they used to speak in their own language very peacefully, very comfortably, and very happily. Now actually in South India, many people just migrate from their state to just England, America, Canada, Australia, South Africa, okay, and when they come back from there they speak in their own language. So he's telling that they don't leave that, and he's giving one reference of one doctor that who speaks in his own language. Even the Bengali people are very much concerned about their language. When two Bengali will be sitting there, they will not speak in any other language but Bangla. They will speak Bangla. So this was the culture they have inherited, they have preserved, and that concern he has shown with his people. He is telling like this, okay. He has been there, he says no, Ananya. Sometimes he means half English and half Hindi. I have left that to you. Running around like a flea pestered dog is not for me. I have seen a few places in my time, though, as a matter of fact, he has seen many. So he has visited so many places. He's giving explanation like this. Uh, we'll come to know some more information about this story, and I think now we will have live online classes. So I will share the authentic textbook. Okay, authentic means textbook only, not authentic. This is also authentic, but I have just uh, cut and paste the text in Word file, converted the chapter in Word file in a small portion so that I could give a brief explanation of that. But now if it will be live one, I will just keep on asking you about your understanding about questions and confusions that you have related to the chapters we have completed and the chapters we are going to continue and complete. So let's start the live classes. Okay, thank you very much. God bless you all. You will do this question. Okay.